Hi boys and girls, welcome to math. This week in math, we're continuing to talk about subtraction, which is to take away. We talked about addition, and we're going to go back to addition here in a few days, but we are learning about subtraction to take some numbers away or to take some objects away. And we're going to do some work here with subtraction with some objects, okay? Now, I have 7 little plastic pieces here, and that's what I got. You can get whatever you want, so I'd like you to go ahead and pause the video and go ahead and grab 7 small objects. You know, coins would work really good, 7 pennies or different kind of coins. It doesn't have to all be the same thing, but something small that you can cover over with your hands, okay? And you can pause the video. They could be little cubes, little Legos. You could use coins, something like that, and then come back and we're going to work together. We're going to cover over some of them and talk about using the language to cover, and that's how we're going to work on subtraction today. Now, today, before we begin, there's a friend of mine that wanted to show you subtraction. That's what he said. I don't know what he means, but he asked me to bring him out, and I'm going to do that now. Hey, buddy, are you ready?
Hey, Mr. Machak, I'm ready to go. Are the kids ready?
Yeah, I think they're ready. So if you want to come out and just show them, you know, what you're going to show them.
Okay. Where are they? Whoa, guys. Hey, what are you doing there, guys?
Buddy, they're there because they're watching you.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Mr. Machak, you got something on your camera right there.
Yeah, I can't seem to get that off.
Let me get it off for you.
No, buddy, I don't think you can.
Let me get it off. Never mind. Okay. Mr. Machaka?
Yes.
You can't get it off.
Okay, buddy. Yes. Now, buddy, can you show them your subtraction? Your work that you wanted to show them. I'm not sure what it was or what you're going to do, but go ahead and show them.
Okay. Ready? Okay, guys, watch this. How many bunnies do you see?
How many bunnies do they see?
Yeah, how many do you see, Mr. Machaka?
I just see one.
Okay, ready? Now? How about now?
I don't see any bunnies now.
Exactly, the subtraction. 1, and then I took away 1. I subtracted 1. Now, how many do you see?
Okay, buddy, that's great. It's true. I mean, you subtracted yourself out of the picture.
Okay, now, I want to add another bunny.
Okay, you want to add a bunny?
Yeah.
Okay, well, how are you going to do that?
I thought you knew. I thought you could help me.
I don't know how. There's only one buddy, so I can't add anybody.
There's only one buddy. I can't add anybody.
Okay, buddy, listen, we gotta go. Can you say bye to the kids and we're gonna get started?
Okay, guys. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, thank you, buddy. You go ahead. Yeah, do your work. Okay. He's gonna do his homework, boys and girls, and we're gonna do our work here. So hopefully you have your 7 pieces. Go ahead and pause the video if you don't have them. Like I said, Legos, coins, stuff like that is good to use. And you can arrange them just like this, or you could just kind of put them like that. However you want to put them, just so that they're pretty close, not too close, but pretty close to each other. And we're going to just talk about the concepts of subtraction by covering over. Now, we have how many here? We have 7 pieces, right? So now, I want you to look straight over, the way the camera's looking down at these pieces, look straight over at your pieces and cover one of them. Okay? Now, if I look at my pieces, and if you look at your pieces, now how many do we have? How many are visible? 6, right? So 7 cover 1 is 6. Very good. Now, go ahead and cover 3 pieces. Let's cover 3. Okay, how about now? Very good. 7 cover 3 is 4. Or 7 minus 3 is 4. All right, now go ahead and pull 2 pieces out. And let's go with 5 pieces. All right, boys and girls. So let's go ahead and look at these 5. Let's subtract. How about let's subtract just 2 now? How many's left? 3. Very good. Awesome, boys and girls. Now, let's go all the way down to 3. Okay, now, let's cover over 3. What happens if we have 3 and we cover over 3? Oh, there's nothing left. 3 cover 3 is 0, or 3 minus 3 is 0. Now let's just cover over 1. How many's left? Very good. 3 cover 1 is 2. Now, go ahead and pull all your pieces back out. Okay? Now, here's what I'm going to have you do. I'm going to see if you can tell me, before we cover them, how many is going to be left if we cover a certain amount. So, for instance, don't do it yet, but I'm going to say, if we cover 2 pieces over these, when we have 7, if we cover 2, how many will be still visible? How many will be left? Okay? So, 7, and then if you cover 2, in just a second we're going to cover 2, how many are going to be left? Can you tell me? All right. Well, let's go ahead and check it out. Let's cover 2. How many's left? 5. Very good. If you said 5, you're correct. Now, go ahead and pull 1 away. Okay. Now, if you have, how many is that? That's 6. Cover over 1 of them. If you cover over 1, how many will be left? Can you make your guess? All right. Or maybe you know it. All right, let's do it. How many's left? We covered over 1, and 5 are left. 6 cover 1 equals 5, or 6 minus 1 equals 5. Let's do one more. Let's start with 6 again. Cover over 3 of them. Okay? Well, let's say if we cover over 3, how many is going to be left? Do you know what that is, or can you guess? All right, let's go ahead and do it. There are 3 left. 6 cover 3 equals 3. Very good. All right, boys and girls, now we're going to go to our Stepping Stones book, and we are on page 161 of our Stepping Stones. And again, you can pause the video if you need to grab your book, and we're going to do basically the same thing that we just did. We're going to do some math problems with subtraction using the kind of the word cover, as we talked about before. And I'm going to get my pen ready. Let's go over the first 2, and again, pause the video if you need to, and hopefully now you do have your book. And it says write the total, cover 1 or 2 dots. So you get to decide how many you're going to cover, okay? Or sometimes it tells you how many you should cover, okay? But it's 1 or 2, basically. Then write the number that is left, okay? So this first one says, and I can see it's traced. Let's go ahead and trace that. What number is that? That's a 5. So 5 cover 2. So you see it was 5 to begin with, and this illustration of a person with their finger covering 2 of them. There's 2 that they're covering. So 5 cover 2 equals how many's left? 1, 2, and 3. So there's 3 left. So another way to say that is 5 minus 2 equals 3. Or 5 subtract 2 is 3. Okay, next one we'll do together, and then you can do the last 6 on your own. So how many do we start with? That's what it's looking for right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's showing how many we're starting with. Okay? So it's 7 cover, how many do we cover? 1. So go ahead and cover 1. So I'm going to pretend like this is my finger here. And if I were to cover this one, how many do I see still remaining? That's right, that's 6. So 5 cover 1 equals 6, or 5 minus 1 is 6. All right. Now, boys and girls, go ahead and do the rest of them. Go ahead and write the number that it starts with, and then it's going to tell you to cover over one of them with your finger, and then write how many are still visible, okay? How many are still showing. All right, boys and girls, thank you for working hard with me in subtraction, and we'll see you soon.